What's up, YouTube? Wanted to come on today and do another yo-yo review. I know, it's been a whole, day or two. Anyway, this is the One Drop Yo-Yo's Kraken. This is the yo-yo that One Drop Yo-Yo's did. This is the second yo-yo they did for the game Terraria. This actually is a drop inside the game. So you can actually play with this yo-yo in the game if you get it, but I think it's kind of a rare drop. But anyway, you can get the real thing out in the wild. So let's get right into the specs. So according to One Drop's website, the weight is 65.25 grams, and it is 45 millimeters wide. The diameter is 60 millimeters, and it comes with the One Drop Flow Groove response pads. The gap width is 4.45 millimeters. It comes with a standard One Drop stainless steel 10 ball flat bearing, and it's got a Primat finish and a tapped 10 millimeter axle. As you can see, there is no side effects on this yo-yo. Same standard type axle. So let's talk about it a little bit. So this yo-yo is pretty awesome. It's super different than just about anything else that I have. It's like a combination of a bunch of yo-yos that aren't even a little bit related, in my opinion. It's sort of that organic or rounded over H shape. So in that regard, it kind of sort of looks like, if you want to compare it to the Vanguard in that sense, but it's a lot lighter than the Vanguard, and it's also bigger, like a lot bigger. As you can see, the diameter is much bigger, and the Vanguard's pretty big yo-yo. The diameter is much bigger than the Vanguard, and it's much wider than the Vanguard. It's also about 2 grams lighter than the Vanguard. The Vanguard, I think, is about 67 grams. This is about 65. So while the shapes are similar-ish as far as like the step down, not the step down, it's like sort of a rounded, it's a more rounded internal, like you can see that it's a little rounder on the inside. Vanguard, it doesn't really play at all like the Vanguard, because the Vanguard plays heavier, and this plays, like a huge light yo-yo, but it's still really, really, really stable. Now the cup is very similar to the cup. As you can see, it's just kind of a big cup, although this one kind of dents out a little bit. Very similar to the SF yo-yo's SF cup a little bit. It's just kind of a very basic cup with a little lip to kind of give it more rim weight. Very similar to the SF yo-yo's SF in that regard. However, it plays huge, because it is huge, kind of like the Yeti 2, although the Yeti's bigger, but this is also made of plastic. So as you can see, super duper different from just about anything. I had to grab 3 yo-yos that I thought were like the sort of closest possible things to it, and it's still, that's probably not even a very good explanation as to how this plays. So you put it on your finger, and when you go to throw it, first thing you notice is that it's kind of light and goes a little bit fast. It's not super fast. It's not like I wouldn't say it's as fast as, say, like a competition bimetal is, but it's certainly faster than the Yeti and the Vanguard are. And it's it's huge, so it's got that going for it. I would kind of say that this is a particularly good yo-yo for like a beginner. If you want to get into unresponsive yo-yos, this is a great one because it's huge. It spins a long time. Mine was super thin before I took it apart. I'll take it apart and just tune it again. Super smooth. I mean, pretty much no vibe at all there. I'll take it apart and show you what the inside looks like. I can kind of retune it because I untuned it. It was super smooth this morning. There we go. Anyway, see, just the axle just kind of inserts there into the bearing seat. And standard One Drop Flow Groove response pads. Super good. And standard One Drop 10 ball. Spins real smooth. Gotta love it. This one was a NQP. Got it off One Drop's site. I think they start at $65. and I think go up to 70 some or so for the splash finishes. This one, I don't know why it's NQP. They're all the NQP ones are just for like Anno or something. Like they're all visual. I'm not sure what they didn't like about this one. They had a lot of this colorway in NQP, so I'm thinking it was something maybe with the colorway that they just didn't like one of the runs of. Maybe it's not dark enough or bold enough or something. I think it looks great. I think I think it's probably one of my best looking yo-yos. So the fact that it was an NQP, um, uh, you know, I don't have any complaints. I think it's really awesome. So keep an eye out for that kind of stuff. One Drop's really good at just putting up like, oh, hey, this wasn't perfect, and then you get it, and you're like, it looks great to me. At least that's how I feel about it. Let me know how you feel about it in the comments. Do you have any NQP stuff? But yeah, the One Drop Yo-Yo's Kraken is it's pretty awesome. Like I said, tons of rim weight, spins a super long time. In the game it says it's got indefinite spin. This is pretty close. Lots and lots of spin on this bad boy. Spins a really long time. Doesn't ever seem to die out on the string, which is fun. It's a great yo-yo for working on new tricks because it's big. The catch zone is big. It's easy to hit. Like I said, that probably makes it pretty good for a newer player. So definitely something cool to check out, and it's really not like anything that I've played, which makes it a cool addition to just about everybody's collection. So anyway, guys, that's it for me. Tell me what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Cheers to you, and I'll see you next time.